Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Star Citizen patch 3.18 is open to PTU. That means you will now be able to access it. Everyone can get in. What they do is typically there's wave 1, wave 2, then open, assuming nothing blows up. Well, everything does blow up, but they're giving everyone access to it now. So if you've never done it before, a quick way to do it is simply go to your live folder in your Star Citizen folder and change the word live to PTU, capital letters. Then go to your launcher, select the PTU, and that will update for you. You may need to update your account on the RSI site. It'll tell you where to go. But that'll be a quick way to install it without doing the full 80 gig download. It's going to overwrite your existing live folder and make it go a lot faster. And as you see in the page here, they're showing you the salvage, which is the new feature in 3.18. If you have not done it, it is very, very cool. Too bad about the vulture. It was going to be sold in a store in game, but they've pulled that. I don't own the vulture. I was going to grind for it in the game, but now I guess we'll save it. Let's come back to this page in a second. I just want to go back a little bit and talk about this teaser that CIG put out, and they were teasing a weird ship which is going to have, well, not weird, it's it's the Scorpius with an EMP and quantum jammer. So a little bit of anger and disappointment about this. People saying, why are you making variants? Why aren't you finishing the existing ships? Look, there's enough people working there that the existing ships are being worked on. I know the backlog is terrible. I have a brand new merchantman. I'm still waiting for that. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure that this Scorpius variant was already lined up when the Scorpius was released, and this is just being released to us right now. So what's the story with this? I was curious, and the stats actually have come up on spviewer.eu. I'm concerned. My concern is it looks awesome. All right, 1,600 DPS worth of guns. Now you lose the turret for the EMP and the quantum jammer, but everything else seems to stay the same. Okay, you have a pilot, co-pilot, one guy is the gun. If this is a single pilot ship that control the guns and the EMP and the quantum jammer all from the cockpit, that is OP. Now, I like OP, but we know what happened in the past, right? The Ion. Should we call it the Ion nerf? If this ship comes out and it's way OP, it'll get nerfed. Either it's going to lose weapons, either it's going to lose a wingtip weapon, or they'll reduce the distance the EMP can work. They'll do something. So I'm always skeptical now when they release something that looks too good, that they may say, yeah, this may be a bit too powerful, or players are using it in a way that we did not think they would use it, and now it's too OP. It happens. So I like it. I'm not going to buy it. I have a Hawk. I have the Saber. I have ships which do this already. But I guess if you missed the Saber and you're not a fan of the Hawk, this is right up your alley. It's definitely an interesting niche. Being able to both pull a ship out of quantum, lock it in place, and then attack it. Yeah, that is exactly... Well, now that I said it that way, this is actually pretty good. Maybe I do need it, but that is what they're thinking of. You know, you're out in space, you're a bounty hunter or pirate, whatever it is, being able to pull whatever ship out of quantum, lock it down so it can't escape, hit it with pretty decent weaponry also. That is what this does. So the more I'm speaking about it now, as I'm telling you, I'm actually liking it more and more. But again, I'm concerned about the actual effectiveness of it. That is going to be too effective unless they nerf the shields or nerf the hull or do something that might bring it on. But let's hold back on any more assumptions like that. Let's wait to see it in the game and see what they do with it. Let's circle back to our salvage and repair, which we were talking about. Be sure, I'm going to drop this link down below. Read through it, because if you haven't been to 3.18, haven't tried any of this, there's a lot of very cool features coming in there. And you know, I was never too much of a fan of mining. Not my thing, but salvage, kind of similar. I like that a lot. So the Reclaimer is a ship which I used once in the past. Tried to leave the atmosphere in Orison. Took 5 days. But it's definitely one of the cooler ships in the game now, with a crew of 3 or 4 maybe. You really grind some good money in pulling rocks, I'm thinking mining, in salvaging. Very decent return for 3 or 4 people in a Reclaimer. I definitely recommend giving it a shot. Salvage mode, scraping, everything you need is going to be in there. I'll drop a link for you. It is very cool. Go give it a shot. And with that, ladies and gents, it concludes all our news for today. Let me know if what your thoughts are about the Scorpius. Is it going to come out OP and get the nerf? We'll see. But with that said, thumbs up if you like my content. Subscribe, follow. I'll catch you in the next one.